Shalom and welcome, students of Torah. This year is entitled The Power of an Onion. So many times as rabbis we get shailot, questions in the kitchen. How often do we have treif? One woman has treif in her kitchen. Often the question is, an onion has been used for dairy, for meat, back, forth. So it's important to understand the basics. What is the power of onion that Chazal endow it with? So the fact is, something which is cold, someone cuts with a clean dairy knife, cuts an apple, potato, and it's clean, then there's no transience of taste. What's unique is once you have something harif, that's sharp, so there's transience of taste even when it is cold. So a dairy knife cuts an onion. That onion now has the status of a dairy onion. So that's stringency number one, that there's a transience of taste even when it is cold. If there is a tension, it's dukta de sakina. If you just went ahead and picked up the onion with a spoon, there's no tension there. If you cut it with a knife, there's tension. That's known as dukta sakina, and there's transience of taste. That's stringency number one. Stringency number two is that the taste that's transferred into the onion is known as ta'am rishon. Ta'am rishon means that normally the taste becomes weakened when it's transferred from one place to another. So for example, you have meat that's cooked in a pot. So the meat is the meat itself. It cooks into the walls of the pot. And then from the walls of the pot, you cook noodles afterwards. The taste goes into the meat of the pot, into the noodles. That's not banat, ta'am shani, it is called. It's a watered down, it's a weakened meat taste. When we're talking about something harif, then the taste that's transferred when something harif retains ta'am rishon. We'll learn about what this means practically, from practical standpoint, but halachically, the ta'am is still a stronger ta'am than other cases of transference of taste. And then the third thing is, even if it's Eino Ben Yomo, if the taste is old. So normally, if the taste, let's say you cook in a treif pot, person was in a zimmer up north and didn't realize what he was doing, and the pot was treif, but it wasn't used for days. The food, he shouldn't have done it, but the food is kosher because any taste that comes out when it was sitting around, it was last used for treif 2 months ago, any taste that comes out is nothing, it's livgam, it's worthless. When you talk about an onion, something harif, it brings out the taste and it freshens it up as well. So just to summarize, the three stringencies that we're learning about harif are, it could be transferred even when it's cold. The transfer of the taste is considered a ta'am rishon. It's not considered a watered down taste. And the taste is transferred l'shvach, even if it's an old kli, when there's an onion, something harif involved, it resurrects the taste, even in the older taste, to make it tam l'shvach. Now, what does this all mean from a practical standpoint? We need to look through a lot of examples so we could see how to apply these different rules. And Mitzvah Hashem will look in the future shiurim to examples and apply all the different rules. Shalom.